In today's video, we'll look at brain gym as part of educational kinesiology. At the end of the video, I will show you a very short routine that can literally change your life on a daily basis. But first, let me introduce myself.
Hi, it's Monika, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life, guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned.
What is brain gym? In short, it's a simple and highly effective set of physical exercises that can enable us to change state rapidly and to make profound and lasting changes in our internal representations, behaviors, and the quality of our experience. Most important for left and right brain integration are cross-lateral body movements. In addition, there are emotional stress release tools which make use of neurovascular reflex points and several simple acupressure or even acutapping techniques like EFT. In NLP, we are aware that our state is critical to good performance and effective learning. There are two different blocks to learning, processing, functioning, or performing. The first one is organic or physical, and it's caused by, for example, physical trauma from birth, resulting in minute areas of brain damage. And they are relatively rare. Far more common are the second kind, known as functional blocks. These occur when areas of the brain cease to communicate with each other in their usual effective manner. However, there is no physical cause in this brain tissue. It is simply a case that the electrical chemical signals are not transmitted effectively. It seems that functional blocks caused by physical or emotional stress are a great component of poor performance and difficulties in learning. These functional blocks may be generated by environmentally triggered anchors, particularly by people, behaviors, or circumstances, by limiting beliefs about our ability to do certain things, by habitual behaviors resulting from traumatic, stressful events in our personal history, by dehydration and or nutritional stress, etc. Then there is something called polarity switching. We all have a distribution of positive and negative charges over the surface of the body, which have been actually scientifically measured by skin conductivity. According to traditional Chinese medicine, we also have a particular direction of flow in our two major energy reservoirs. There is the central vessel flowing up the center of the body from the pubic bone to below the bottom lip, and the governing meridian flowing up the back of our body, from the tailbone and up and over the back of the head and down the face to the point beneath the nose and above the top lip. When we are under stress, mentally, emotionally, physically, it is possible for our energy and polarity system to become disrupted, described as polarity switching. Polarity therapy and applied kinesiology make it possible to work very simply with the energy system to restore balance and alleviate stress by stimulating particular acupressure points and tracing the flow of certain energy meridians and doing some polarity therapy exercises. What if these simple techniques allowed you to focus on the big picture in addition to the details? Access logical thought, access gestalt skills such as reading, tonality, and social cues. Articulate clearly in written or spoken language. Organize yourself, things, and information. Have access to both your thoughts and your feelings. Calm and balance your emotions. And move forward confidently and take the right action. And choose how you access the past, the present moment, and anticipate the future. Alleviate feelings of tension in the body and promote feelings of relaxation. How would your life change? Well, before I'm going to teach you a most powerful daily self-care ritual, please quickly click on subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell as well. Have you heard about PACE? PACE? Well, P stands for positive or polarity, A for active, C for clear, and E for energetic. And these are the exercises. Part 1 of the polarity exercise is crossing your ankles, crossing your hands, clasping your fingers, rolling your hands up and breathing deeply, at least 6 times in through your nose and out of your mouth, allowing the tongue to raise and lower with your breath. Part 2 is uncrossing your ankles and arms, allowing your fingertips to touch while continuing to breathe deeply. This exercise supports restoring equilibrium after emotional or environmental stress. Physiologically, it brings us back to the body's midfield, inhibiting reflexive behavior and supporting higher order thinking and decision making. Hookups offer us a physical metaphor for the connection of the cerebral hemispheres through the corpus callosum. Continuing with the active exercise, we bring one leg and the opposite arm together. Then bring the other leg and its opposite arm together. Let us repeat this movement rhythmically for about a minute or so. Doing the cross-crawl movement simultaneously activates both sides of the body, firing neural pathways in the left and right cerebral hemispheres. The motion helps to stabilize the pelvis while mobilizing and stabilizing the shoulders. This stable and coordinated gross motor activity provides a comfortable movement pattern that we can maintain as we later sit and do tasks involving fine motor control. Now we are moving on to clear, making a U shape with one hand and placing your thumb and index finger in the small depressions just below your collarbone on either side of the breastbone and placing the other hand over the navel. Move your eyes slowly to the left and right along a horizontal line. Then change hands. Rubbing the brain buttons is like a mini balance for crossing the midline. The brain buttons activity also offers a primary vertical and horizontal reference in terms of the breastbone and collarbone of the skeletal system, helping us to find our visual center, the foundation of binocularity. Doing brain buttons prepares us to benefit from doing the cross crawl, which required our crossing the middle line. And finally, this is something we are supposed to do all day long anyways. The energetic exercise requires us to slowly sip some water, which helps us to restore hydration and prepares us to benefit from doing brain buttons. Remember, this routine is great for school kids, especially before doing their homework or even in between. Try PACE daily for 21 days in a row, and you probably won't skip a future day in your life anymore. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments box below and share this video with your friends. And like always, peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste. And remember, you deserve to break free and live your magic.